The state's latest budget proposal emphasizes frugality. Additionally, it's looking to fast-track the construction of big power plants. 911 systems across the state got an update. Lastly, this is Pennsylvania's top Super Bowl snack. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. State Governor Josh Shapiro will deliver his third budget proposal tomorrow, reports the Associated Press. The plan is expected to carry aid for rural hospitals, boost pay for workers who care for the elderly and disabled, and introduce taxes on skill games that are viewed as competitors to casinos and lottery contests, among many other items. The proposal is also expected to place an emphasis on frugality. Pennsylvania faces growing deficits, a slow-growing economy, and a fast-growing retirement age population. But Pennsylvania does currently have a huge surplus and is projected to have about $10.5 billion in reserve when the fiscal year ends in June. State lawmakers believe Shapiro's plan will focus on cost savings and will bring forward unused cash in program accounts to help offset spending increases elsewhere. Shapiro is also looking to fast-track the construction of big power plants in Pennsylvania, reports the Associated Press, and offer hundreds of millions of dollars in tax breaks for projects that provide electricity to the grid and use hydrogen. This is not only to foster competition within Pennsylvania's energy scene, ensuring the state doesn't fall behind others in this regard, but helps to mitigate any rise in energy costs for state residents. The Shapiro administration also said it would leave it to lawmakers to figure out which plants qualify for a tax credit. Pennsylvania's emergency response system just got a big update, states the Center Square. 97% of counties across the state have transitioned to Next Generation 911, with the rest expected to join within the year. The Next Generation system is the result of 25 years' worth of development between the US and Canada and proves to be essential for routing calls from cell phones. It's able to route cell calls to the appropriate public safety answer point and allows for call centers to connect with each other so they can coordinate and help each other to prevent call overload. And it was all made possible by the 911 surcharge increase that was tacked onto monthly wireless bills. Said State Representative Chad Reichard, quote, "The 911 system and the telecommunicators who pick up the phones are literally the lifeline to help for folks in the most immediate need." This weekend's the Super Bowl, everybody, says PennLive. And while we still have to wait to see who will win, a recent report from Coffeeness has found which Super Bowl snack has won the hearts and stomachs of Pennsylvanians. Buffalo chicken dip was found to be the #1 game day snack in the state, and actually nationwide too. For those of a more sweeter palate, it was peanut butter blossoms that took the #1 spot. Some states were a bit unique in their #1s. Louisiana, the setting for this year's matchup, had crawfish etouffee as their #1 Super Bowl snack. West Virginians like a good pineapple upside-down cake. That wraps up today's episode. For even more news, drop by PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast and to leave in an honest review as well, but only if it's honest. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and tomorrow's another day of Today in PA.